Good evening. A real sweaty good evening. Just check the temperature's 24 degrees. Feels a hell of a lot hotter than that. I've seen it as high as 27 today. I think we got to 30. Feels more like 27, 28 than it is 24. Went into the store across the street. Good grief, AC works. Yeah, he was like, I didn't want to leave. Could have probably spent forever in that flipping place. Like, yeah, at one point I would have been told, yeah, it's time to go home. Ramble night, and there's going to be there's a story here. I've seen a little story on the SS Warrimoo. Warrimoo. Legend has it. No, it just can't be verified, but I read a little bit about this, and the legend has it that it simultaneously crossed the equator and in international daylight at the exact point when it got to midnight on the west side, New Zealand side of the international daylight, which was made January 1st. That would have been the front of the ship. The back of the ship, the front of the ship would not only would have been in the southern hemisphere where it was summer, it would have been January 1st, 1900. Back of the ship, which would have been the aft, would have been north of the equator, which would have been on the winter side, and it would have been on the east side of the international daylight, where it was still New Year's Eve. The calendar just flipped to December 31st, 1899 on that side. Legend, as I mentioned, it was the SS Warrimoo had crossed the equator and the international daylight at the exact time that on the west side of the international daylight, the New Zealand side, it would have flipped to 1900, January 1st, 1900. Which would have, if this was, it hasn't been verified, but legend has it, it would have been 2 different seasons, 2 different days, 2 different months, 2 different centuries. The 1800s and the 1900s. 2 different months would have been December and January, and the 31st of December and January 1st. That's as I said, legend has it that's what happened, but it's never been it's never been verified. But I like to see somebody actually verify this and say, yeah, it happened, or no, it didn't happen. It's an interesting story, though, and so there it is. I was actually looking for an evening video just to fill a gap in until tomorrow. After my morning video, went to my tattoo shop I go to. My tattoo artist, her son's having a fundraiser because he made Team the Junior Rush team that's going on in Ontario in August. So one of the fundraisers was he's selling beef jerky. I think it was 170 grams for $15. Yeah, and he's got another one going that is having a raffle, and one of the prizes was there's a $500 Visa card for 4th place, and the first place was a trip to see the Saskatchewan Rush, which will presumably be next season. And there's other. I have to go check the post and see what's actually been given away. But yeah, 1 ticket for $10 or 3 tickets for $20. So I was like, yeah, I'll get 3. I also have to put in $30 for 2 bags of jerky because, well, nothing wrong with beef jerky. Right, right. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm clearly sweating like a pig. Well, not really like a pig, but I'm sweating. I hate this warm weather yet. Yeah, I need to go to the lake. No, although I'm not really looking for the winter either, so that's a lose-lose situation, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I had something else figured out earlier, but then I had three. I just recently started watching season 5 of the Red Green Show, and yeah, I was just trying to read what I wrote down, and I kind of scratched them out. Yeah, I put it on my Twitter page. Today is what episode I watched. The third one is women are watching the world. Men are watching television. Yes, the second one I watched was women know where they're going. Men drive. Yeah, I can't read what the first one says. The last part is men have to prove it. I can't figure out what. I have to go look, so. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for now. So, in the meantime, and in between time, stay tuned for the next one. And hopefully I won't be sweating.